Welcome back. I got another FitDoc series coming on, and it's a very busy day today. So I have my beautiful wife, Corrie, and I have a very special guest. So excited to have her down. This is Juliana Halloran, and she's a close friend of ours since like 10 years since we got into bodybuilding. So so excited to have her. We have a big day for her planned. She's all the way from California. We're gonna come in. We're gonna do a podcast today. We got a lot of information to cover. I think the topics for my followers and the women going into menopause is just gonna be very valuable. But first of all, what we're gonna do this morning, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. I've already halfway been training already. Notice the pump. But the girls are gonna do legs today. So all you ladies out there looking for a great leg workout, Corrie is the quad queen. So she will, it says, oh my quad.
Becky.
So
you get it.
I get it.
She knows how to train quads. And these are actually two professional bodybuilders. So Pro Bikini, this is Pro Figure. So this is gonna be an awesome workout. So if you guys are interested in running a great workout, just stay tuned, and I'll be coming chiming in every once in a while. But I'm gonna let these girls run the show. Juliana, I'm gonna just introduce her a little bit. So we got into bodybuilding like 10 years ago, and Juliana was, how did we meet you originally?
Your original coach was working at Hank's.
Right.
Yeah, Lisa.
Yeah.
And then we got introduced to you, and then she became Corey's second coach ever of all time. And so we ran, a couple seasons?
Yep.
Yeah.
Bikini before she switched over.
Yeah, and then worked with you through my transition to figure,
So Juliana was a very experienced coach at that point. She's a nutritionist. Can't wait to tell you everything about it because I'm pretty geeked out she's here. So she has a lot of experience, and so she helped Corrie get her bodybuilding career started, and then look at her now. Got a pro figure. She's been on the Olympia stage. She's been on the Arnold stage. Super proud of her. And Juliana's doing some amazing things right now in lifestyle coaching and online coaching and nutrition. And so we have a lot of information to share today. So let's get going, ladies.
All right, let's do it.
Good work.
Let's go.
So if you guys see anything that you've seen in the workout, you have questions, comments, just put it in the comment section below. Let me know, and I'll get right back to you.
All right, y'all. So leg day, we'll hit a little bit of everything because it's important to have, obviously, well-rounded front to back. But we're going to focus a little bit more on hamstrings and glutes today. We'll hit a little bit of quad just to, again, keep that part up, of course. And lucky for me, even though, I would say my quads are my best asset in my figure physique, I don't actually do as much training for them. So trying to still develop the hamstrings and the glutes. So you ready for it?
Oh, I'm ready.
All right, let's do it.
Common love isn't for us. We created something phenomenal. Don't you agree? Don't you agree? You got me feeling diamond rich.
So maybe just get started with some sumo stance leg press. Sound good to you?
That sounds good.
Okay, awesome.
Do deadlifts?
Yeah, for sure.
B stance, deadlift would be great. Pair up with the leg press.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Let's do it.
Okay. All right. So I like B stance because we're going to get about 70 to 80% of our weight here on the right side. Just like a deadlift. Take it all the way down. Focus on that one side. Keep that slight bend for the RDL, and just drive through the hill. Then just knock out 10 to 12 on each side.
Awesome. So got a wide sumo stance here, working the booty at a little bit different angle and also working the inside of the leg. I've been really trying to complete that sartorius muscle down the length of my leg, so trying to focus on strengthening those.
So you guys watch. She doesn't do these very often, but focusing is attention's on her left leg here, on her glute hamstring. You see how her back is straight here, and she's hinging at her back. So all her attention is running right from here down. One muscle that's very prone to getting injured are hamstrings. There's no ego with hamstrings. Just focus more on tension. You can tear your hamstrings pretty easily. Just try to go heavy. So those ladies out there trying to get some kind of ego out of doing a lot of weight, it's just don't do it. You're gonna hurt yourself. And especially as we age. So that's another topic we're gonna be talking about today on podcast is staying strong as you age and the importance of being strong. So I haven't seen you do these in a long time.
I can't remember the last time I did these.
Good stuff.
So shout out to Juliana for, like I said, bringing some different ideas into the workout mix. It's good.
Always happy to help. You're known as the quad queen? Well, I would be, what would they call me? The booty whisperer?
Yes, yes.
The booty whisperer.
And I'm accused of being called the booty whisperer.
Oh, are you my twin soul with that?
She's the like earn it booty whisperer. You're the like build it overnight. Like
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm immediate gratification.
Yeah. Women, you know, our hormones are different. We'll be talking about hormones today. So, you know, we've got to stimulate the muscle growth, and the way we do that is by lifting heavy stuff. So don't be afraid to lift, but yes, Roland's right. You want to check that ego and be mindful so we're not injuring ourselves, but we also want to take into account that we want to cause a stimulus to the muscle.
When I got you next to me. All night, I ride with you. I know you got my back, and you know I got you. So come up, come up, come up. Let's get physical.
in training, like to keep things moving. Try not to take breaks that are too long. Want to keep your heart rate up, keep your muscles warm. So that's why a lot of times I'll pick 2 exercises and like complementary muscle groups. So you're working one thing, that muscle that's targeted in the first exercise is getting a little bit of rest, or if you're hitting like a different angle or something, you're not stressing the muscle like exactly the same way in that second exercise, but you're keeping your heart rate up.
But on my unilateral days, which is where we're isolating one side over the other, I've been incorporating a lot of that. The benefit is you get to isolate that muscle and really target it. I focus on slow movements, heavier weight, so that I'm inspiring more growth, because we all want to get bigger, we all want to grow our muscle. Deadlifts are my favorite exercise next to a squat, or hip thrusts. Hip thrusts are my new favorite.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Let me show you something.
Good for you.
Hey, here we go. I said the magic words.
Right.
So we just got this in last week. It's a hip thrust machine. And it's a funny story. So got it delivered and installed. When I come home from work, so have you tried, I was telling Corrie's over stretching. You try the hip thrust machine? She goes, it was awesome. Really?
This is every girl's dream.
I'm like, okay, I've never gotten that response out of you. She's like, oh, and the angle is just perfect, and it's so deep.
I did not say it like that.
I just see your disappointment.
I was like, okay, all right.
You're so ridiculous.
It's true, you said that.
I did not say it like
Maybe
that.
not.
I did say that, but I didn't say it like that.
Maybe a little bit of exaggeration. So,
But the meaning's there.
yes.
It hurt me.
Oh,
Stupid machine.
So next up, we are pairing together the leg extension and the lying leg curl. We'll be trading off here.
Both ladies are very, very controlled motions. They're not like throwing weight around. It's one aspect of bodybuilding that is very consistent among the pros, is that there's no ego lifting. It's really about controlled motion, maintaining tension, and ideally, obviously, trying to decrease injury. But the mind-muscle connection is much more important than anybody can ever imagine when it comes down to bodybuilding. So, really focus on the tension. Actually, really feeling that muscle contract and where are you feeling the tension at different ranges of motion. It's really what I would say the elite bodybuilders really have learned through their career, is how to maximize every rep. Just want to focus on her real quick. So, this is called prime equipment, so it has different tension based on the tension band. And so right now it's at the middle beginning. So she's having the most tension right here, at between here and here, the motion, and it gets lighter as it gets to here. So as she's getting more into the set, it's getting a little more hard for her to do, but all her tension right now is in the very beginning to middle. And key things you're doing leg curls, that you keep your hips down. Like, this is super important. If you start fatiguing and you start kind of raising your hips up, you're compensating, you're incorporating other muscles. So really, if you ever see like some of the trainers will kind of do this to keep her hips down, and it kind of maintains the tension on the hamstrings. So if you feel like you're starting to lift your butt up, you need to drop your weight, or you gotta do something different, but typically just drop your weight. But you wanna keep your hips down, right?
That's right. Also, well, the great thing about us being bodybuilders, like, it keeps us strong.
Yes.
Did I tell you the story about me falling from a 30-foot cliff in Mexico?
Yes, like you almost died.
3 years
Yes.
ago. Yes. I almost died. 30 feet, bad ATV accident, jumped off the curb. Well, I thought I was landing on more sand dunes, and I was doing figure eights, came around, took a jump, my ATV went left, I Superman somersaulted, no helmet, no gear, and I just went into a fetal position, and I landed on rocks. Still have a little scar. We were in Mexico. My boyfriend, poor thing, he's like, I knew you were dead when you hit the ground. I wasn't, so he thought, she's gonna die on the way to the hospital of internal bleeding. No broken bones, just a fracture in my occipital bone. And the surgeon in Mexico was like, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Bodybuilding saved my life.
Wow.
It did. So this past year, when I had no motivation, no drive to go to the gym, I was like, you're alive because of this. You keep going.
After this, we'll be hitting up the hip thrust, and then maybe just pair with that, we can do like some adductors. What do you think?
I'm happy to do that. We always want to work our thighs, right?
Yes.
Inside of the thighs.
Adrenaline keeps on rushing in. Love the simulation we're dreaming in. Don't you agree? Don't you agree?
It's a hip thrust machine, and we just got this in, but historically what Corrie would do was just a bar and put a pad on the bar. You see all the girls in the gym doing now. That's what we used to do. And then I got she has a bench, and so she would do basically this motion. So now this machine recreates that motion, and it's fantastic, but you can get a little bit deeper with this versus doing a bar because you're on the ground. The feet position does affect, the tension of where you're feeling it, but she's feeling a lot of tension right now at the tie-in here and then the glutes. So this is really like a glute training exercise. What happens when you put your feet higher and when you put your feet back?
So higher, I don't like higher. I like to, because this is a glute focus and a hamstring focus, I like to keep the feet directly under the knees.
Yeah.
Out here, you're taking away from that tension.
Where do you feel the tension
So-
when you put your knees up?
When I put my knees out here, I feel it more in my quads.
Quads, yeah.
I do, but
That's
this,
what I figured.
it's not a quad. It's not meant for a quad, even though you can use it for quads. I like to just stick to what it's meant for.
All right, so we did a little B stance, single leg deadlift, paired with the sumo stance leg press, and then from there we went into leg extensions, working on those quads, and then also some lying leg curls, working on those hamstrings, and then we finished up with the hip thrust and some of the adductor movement. So all in all, a good, well-rounded leg booty workout. Yeah.
You definitely want to move slow. Take tempo into consideration, because if you just take that variable and slow it down, really focus on the muscle, mind, body connection is really important versus just, like Roland said, flying through your workout. You want to make sure that you're focusing, developing, so always take it slow.
All right, so I just want to emphasize again that if you are watching this video and it doesn't make sense to you, you want a little more clarification, I just want you to please reach out, put a comment in. We want to make sure this is an educational experience for you guys and understand how to exercise safely and kind of get some pro tips. We got three pro bodybuilders. But,
Sorry, you count too, babe.
Yeah, it's all about just education, and I'm a big focus on education and safety, and hopefully to inspire the fitness lifestyle. But I want to hear from you guys. If you like this content, let me know, and I'll keep putting it out. Again, if you watch this workout, I have a great podcast coming up with Juliana Halloran. And again, we're gonna be going over all aspects of training, exercise, dieting, aging into life, menopause. We have so much to talk about. Click on the link below, check out the podcast.